For those of you that haven't met me yet, my name is Garner, and I was one of the first Americans diagnosed with HIV in the very early 80s when it was still called GRID, or Gay-Related Immune Deficiency. Now, I'm also a gay man, so my family, my relatives, and my friends found out that I was gay and HIV positive at the same time. When I was first diagnosed, HIV was pretty much a death sentence, and at age 19, I was told I probably wouldn't live to see my 20th birthday, which was several weeks later. So I flew home. It happened to be my parents' anniversary, and the house was full of people. I had lost my first lover 3 or 4 months before, was very depressed. Wasn't my usual self, so people started picking on me, trying to get me to be my usual self. And toward the end of the anniversary party, I just kind of lost it and said, leave me the fuck alone. I just found out that I'm going to die, and oh yeah, by the way, I'm gay. You literally could have heard a pin drop throughout this party. And needless to say, it ended up breaking up kind of quickly. My mother, of course, was upset. Dad was upset too. I come from a very conservative, religious Southern family, so I know it was never my parents' dream to have a gay child, much less one that was going to die from a new disease that was associated with gay men. There was little knowledge about HIV then. So people, even gay men, were scared. We still weren't sure how it was passed or from one person to another. So people had a lot of even more stigma, way more stigma than there is today. See, back in the 80s, you could lose your job. You could be kicked out of your housing if you didn't own your home. Doctors didn't want to treat us, nurses didn't want to touch us, funeral parlors didn't even want to bury us back in the early 80s. So for me, it was a very traumatic time, especially being so young. I'm hoping that if you're watching this and you're just recently diagnosed, that you will learn that you can live with HIV. I mean, it's possible. I've been doing it for over 28 years. With the medicines today, they say you can live over 40 years. Now, telling family and friends and relatives, that's a decision you'll have to make and do what's right for you. I know that I had to tell my family because we're very close, and I was very lucky. My family has been my best support system for the past 28 years, especially at a time when most gay men were disowned by their families for being gay and positive. Thrown away like trash, which I just never understood. I never really thought my family would do that, but of course, everyone is scared of being rejected, whether it's by your family, by your friends, or by someone you're wanting to go out with. But I learned from me, honesty is the best policy. See, I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for somebody I'm not. And I just happen to be a gay man with AIDS. But that doesn't define me. Those two things are only part of me. So I hope wherever you are on your journey and battle with HIV and AIDS, that you learn to love yourself, first of all, and realize that you didn't do anything wrong by contracting HIV, and that you don't have to let the stigma attack you. But it will, when you come out to your friends and family, it tells you very quickly who really loves you and who doesn't. And for me, I would rather know the ones that I was going to lose, because they really didn't care about me anyway if they're going to end our friendship or connection because of a virus that I caught. So I hope this has helped or explained a little bit more about me. And until next time, here's wishing you health, hope, and happiness. Big bear hug.